I literally had the worst day of my life yesterday. Hey guys, this is the day 2 of my consistent content creating for 30 days. So yesterday was like the worst day of my life. Like I felt so emotionally down, close to tears. Thank God I didn't cry. Disappointed and tired, like very tired yesterday. And the good thing is I really didn't talk much. I spoke less. There will always be time in one's life where you have to feel down, you feel a little bit tired, a little bit emotional, more emotional, and a bit angry, upset, like very, very upset. And just sometimes that you just want to shout or just want to give out, you just want to lose like the last energy you have. But the ability to stay calm, the ability to control yourself, the ability to take hold of the situation, controlling the situation, not allowing the situation to control you really matters a lot. So this video is going to be short, very short. So yesterday I went out. I had some activities and I left for the gym quite late. So I got to the gym, worked out for an hour plus, almost 2 hours. Then I checked out and I was going in search for an item that I would want to use for a content that I'm working on. So I got there. Actually not familiar with places here. I had to change environment. I've been here for just going to stay for 3 days here. So I went in search for it, and I had to ask for directions, and he kept on telling me to go to this place, go to this place, go to this place. A place you're not familiar with. So I ended up wasting about 2 hours yesterday. Like I wasn't able to get it at the end. So I already felt a bit disappointed because it was urgent. I really needed it. Like I needed it even today. So notwithstanding, I have had a pickup. Like I sell items, I sell furnitures. So I had a pickup from a buyer. He was supposed to come pick up some set of chairs since on Sunday. So I really don't know why he's been delaying. Probably because of work. So he promised to come. At the process of trying to make the item ready, because right now I'm not around. Like I'm away from the house, from where the item is. So at the process we started. So I had some people at home, some people that would come around to take care of the item, and a person that I really felt like close to me, like a close friend, already had issue because of the item, but we later resolved it. So already I was back late. Then we finally got to the house. So I had to prepare food because already I was famished. I've been out since morning. Still expecting the buyer. And I've been on my phone trying to keep in touch so he wouldn't be stranded because, like I said, I'm not home. And then I started having a call by late hours, like 9, that he was coming. Already I was thinking, this person was supposed to come 6, but he decided to come 9. And this item has been stressing me for a while because it's been there for 2 weeks. This is the longest period I've ever kept an item. So I had to make some calls. The person that I feel would attend to him at home. And then he picked up the item along the way there was a transaction that I really didn't like, so I had to call home. It's different from, I don't know how people say, but I feel nothing hurts one more, nothing beats one imagination or make one feel very bad when it's coming from within. Like if it's coming from outside, like from a stranger, from an external body, like maybe from a normal friend that you talk to, you wouldn't feel that bad. But when it's coming from within, like someone you share a strong bond with, then it gets you more hurt or emotional. So there was a little bit through and fro because of this item, to the extent that it resulted into shouting, getting angry. Oh, take this thing out, I don't see it, just take it out, don't put it here again. I just feel people should be a little bit considerate, like put themselves in one's shoes, because it matters a lot when you consider people. And then you also think about it that, okay, well, peradventure tomorrow I would need help. So in as much as I want to be happy and do things, like say things the way they are when I'm hurt, I also try not to sound a little bit irrational. So it was really, really tough down till like 10, around 10:20. This person was still around, because I was really having problem at the gate. To leave the estate, you need to call. So I tried my best to make sure I called the gate, but I don't really know what was happening that day. I just felt like disappearing from here and appearing at the gate and just causing a scene, because they were acted so abnormal yesterday, like beyond normal. And already I was getting tired. So I started calling home, no calls, no pick up. And I was wondering what was going to happen. But last, finally, the person had to drop the item back because of some issues that couldn't be resolved. Now, why it's painful is because I've been trying to make sure that this item goes off. So yesterday I was really, really, really down, like so down. And why I felt more crazy, not because of the money, not because of the fact that he had to return it, because the item is actually quality item, and I know it would definitely go up. But the fact that I couldn't be around to monitor things, and the person that could have helped didn't even help. And then the stress, the toll for days really didn't pay off, because it didn't work. So I just felt like losing it. I felt like just saying words I wasn't supposed to say. But I don't know, I just found this peace from inside. And I know it's nothing but grace, God's grace. Like, I just have this self-control even when I'm trying to lose it. There's this love, there's this peace, there's this letting go of situations. And I'm saying this because many a times we may find ourselves at this crossroad, or at the point of breaking out, at the point of losing it. But I did 4 things that really helped me. So the first thing I did was to talk to someone. I had to just make sure that I take it off from my chest and get someone close I could explain things to. And it really worked. It really worked, because you're not taking, at that point in time, you're not taking the burden yourself. you're sharing it, and you're having opinions. Even letting it out alone, it's a relief. Was to talk less. Talk less and avoid calls. Why I say talk less is because when you're angry, you tend to do things that are beyond your control, things that you wouldn't be proud of the next day when you wake up, things that you regret actually. You end up saying words that you were not supposed to say. I was seriously pissed. Like I said, even at the gate, I felt like appearing to the gate, to the security at the gate, and just causing a scene there because of their attitude, like being incompetent when it comes to securing the estate. Now, the third thing I did, I had to turn off the lights, shut down, drop my phone, just leave it charging, lie down on my bed. I had to definitely force myself to sleep. I couldn't meditate, I couldn't study, I couldn't pray because already I wasn't even in the right frame of mind. There was nothing I could even think. I couldn't really think well, so I had to even set the alarm by 4. So I'll wake up and study perhaps. The fourth thing I did, when I woke up, I told myself, see, it's past. You have to think of now. We don't have control over the past. We only have control over now. What will happen now, so it doesn't happen again. And what's going to happen in the future, because we can definitely control things to ensure that this same thing wouldn't happen. So this is day 2 of my challenge, and hopefully I'll get to day 30 without burning out. It's going to be a long time of expectations, and I hope I meet up. Bye for now, and see you next.